What's happening? How's everything going? I mean, like, really, how's everything going? Um, how's your music career? I mean, are you first of all, are you making the steps to get you to the next level? Because if you're not, then you can't be mad anyway. But if you are, then how is that going? You know, um, a lot of people, one thing that I always want to show you, there's a couple of things I want to talk about in this video. One thing is never one killer, one reason for failure every time is procrastination. A lot of people, like, anytime that you say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later, or I'll do it next week, it won't get done. It won't. Trust me. It won't. I'll try that. I do that a lot. And it's not gonna get done. Now, really, keep your head up. Always keep your head up, because I'm just gonna be real with you. In the music industry, there's gonna be a lot of curveballs thrown your way. It's gonna be a lot of curveballs. There's gonna be a lot of things that you think are supposed to work out that might not work out for you the way you think they are. But basically, all that is your purpose is getting formed. You know what I'm saying? Because you end up seeing what's not working, and then you end up finally going to the right area. I mean, it's happened to me. I mean, like, you might be in the place right now where you're working a job where you work all these hours and you might make good money, but it's not what you want to do. You see, I always say that we as people always walk around as two different people. The person that we really want to be, no, the person that we have to be because of financial reasons. That might be your job, and we walk around as the person that we really want to be, which is that dream person. I happen to know something about you that I'm guaranteed I'm right. And I'm not no psychologist, or I'm not I'm not no psychology, or what do they call that stuff? Hypnotized. I'm not one of them type of people. But I guarantee that one thing that you want to do is you want to live off your music. That's guaranteed. Now I know that without even asking you. I know you want to live off your music. I know that, and you know a lot of people want to live off their music, or a lot of people say they want to live off their music, but they're not willing to make the steps. They're not even willing to invest. Like, somebody might say, well, I don't have the money. Funny story about that. I just had one of my partners the other day tell me that he was with a person that said he didn't have the money, a particular money for a situation, and they went out to eat dinner, and he spent, like, I think it was what, like 20 15 $20 on a drink or something like that, on two drinks. And then and then he spent, a couple like 15 $20 on a meal, or something like that. But in all, he spent like maybe 60 $70 at the restaurant for himself. And like, a lot of people do that, and then they wonder why they don't have the money to do the things that they need to do. And that's the first step of a person that's serious. Because a person that's serious already knows that he has to invest. You have to invest. You have to. I mean, you would hate to want to get somewhere for the whole rest of your life and never get there because you're afraid to invest. You would hate that. These chips hella good, by the way. Hey, if you don't, man, I got both of them. I'm going in. But so, if that's you, if you're the person out there that is afraid to invest, here at KF Beats, you're not just getting a beat. You know, I'm a producer. So artists send me their songs. I produce songs. I produce records, and pretty soon I'm gonna post some of those records so you can hear exactly some of the stuff that that I've been producing. But that's the advantage of you having a producer. I never told you that I'm your beat maker. I am your producer. So that means that if you're not doing something right, I'm gonna tell you when you send me your songs. And to the artists that have been sending me their songs, shout out to you. You already know what it is. Um, we cool. We all cool. But for those of you that are on the fence, that are kind of skeptical, or that are worried for whatever reason, you know, my question is, what are you worried about? I mean, the end result has to be what you want in the end if you keep working at it and if you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I guess that's the biggest question. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? And I mean, and I happen to be a person that cares, you see, because I want you as an artist to get to the next level. I want you to get to the next level. I want you, if you want to be a superstar, I want you to be that superstar. But if you want to just live off your music full time, that's what I want you to do. Is to live off your music full time, because that's where it starts. Once you're getting paid to where you're getting paid to do music, I mean, I literally get paid to do music. This is my job. This is what I do. And I do it when I want. I mean, I don't have no pressure from anybody telling me what I need to do and when I need to do it. So, I mean, if anything, if that's where you want to get, I can show you how to get there. I can show you how to get there. And it all starts, first of all, with you having the right music. You see, a lot of people will go towards, going to just get a beat. And, a lot of people are not serious about their artistry. And they don't understand the whole concept of, constructing a song. There's a lot of people out there that don't even know song format. There's a lot of people out there that don't even know that you have to stay at least on beat with the beat while you're rapping. And I'm not clowning nobody, I'm not saying no names, but there's a lot of people out there that need help. And I wouldn't even know that they needed that help unless they sent me their music. And, so if you're serious about your career, and you really, really want to get to where you're living off your music, because again, you might be that person out there that, works a job and, or forget the job. You might hustle. You might hustle. And, and I'm not no police, so get that out your mind. I'm not no police, but, you might hustle and you tired of hustling to feed your son or to feed your family or to feed whoever lives with you or to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? I know what all that stuff feels like. You're probably tired of hustling. You probably want to just live off your music. All that starts with having the right production, but not just the right production, but dealing with the producer that's connected. And that's the biggest advantage, I mean, because again, you might be a female. You might be a female that loves being in the studio, and the man in your life, your husband or your boyfriend, don't like you being at the studio, being around all these men all the time, or why do you have to be out all night, or why do you have to do this, and or you should be home with your kids, and if that's the kind of stuff that you hear, then I know the only thing that you want to do is live off your music for sure, because with the money coming in, you don't have to worry about all that BS that you hear. You know? Or, you might be the person that, works hard, makes a good living, but you hate it. You hate it. You hate what you do. You go to work every day hating what you do, and you just want to live off your music. Now, despite all of the people that tell you that you can't do it, there's a lot of people in your life that's probably telling you that you can't do it. You can do it. You can do anything that you want. Hell, you got the job that you're in right now. You got the lady that you with. You got the man that you with. You successfully already paying your bills if you're paying your bills. So, this was just, a little Monday motivation. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to, again, hey, and I ain't even getting paid for this. But if you ain't had these chips, what's this? The barbecue flavor and the original flavor. Stacks. You need to get some racks and get some stacks. Because these chips is phenomenal. I guess they in competition with Pringles or whatever. But, KF Beats always doing something crazy. But, in all seriousness, get to the next level of your career. Start simple. Get that knocker that, that you want. Because another thing, and this is, I'm not disclosing this to everybody, but, take advantage of the phone number that I have on there. Some people do take advantage of the phone number and they actually call me and, we chop it up and, I'm gonna show you some of the people that I'm helping. So, so you can see that it's not just you're not just getting free beats and being a part of something that's going to ignore you. Well, not ignore you, but annoy you and ignore you. So get to the next level. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Just wanted to vent a little bit. I care about you. I want to see you make it to the next level. You're gonna make it to the next level, and I can't wait until the day where we sitting down and we talking about these times right now, where it was hard for you and you didn't know what you was gonna do and you didn't know how you was gonna get out of it, but you end up making it. So go ahead and do what you do. Go ahead and do what you do. Stay on top of everything. Go and get that banger right now, and just keep your head up. Keep your head up. My email is musicbykev4@gmail.com. You should already have that. If not, check down here. I'm gonna have that for you. And peace.